So our guest speaker tonight is Kevin Steele with Latium, Crypto Meets the Gig Economy. And Kevin, take it away.
Yeah, thanks for having me here, Greg. I want to say hello and welcome to all you guys. Kind of been trying to listen to some of your conversations while you guys were there. So it's always great to see, small and more intimate crypto meetups, all over the US. We've had some ups and some downs as far as public interest in crypto. But part of what we do at Latium is actually just continuing to drive some features and platforms to help continue making crypto accessible to the everyday user. When we started the project Latium, our goal, like I said, was just to make crypto accessible. There wasn't necessarily a one single feature that we wanted to do indefinitely. We wanted to continue creating a lot of different features. Our core feature that we started from was a micro-tasking and macro-tasking platform. What we sat down and said, how can everyone interact with cryptocurrency in their daily lives without having to get into the complexities of it? And we knew that it was the ability to work for crypto or pay for people in crypto, which is really one of the facets of a decentralized currency that allows you to have an international audience. So we started a tasking platform that currently is being used more for micro-tasking, but we're continuing to build out the features to allow for full macro-tasking. What I mean the difference there, micro-tasking could be something like, I will pay you X amount of LATX to like and share a Facebook link. So this is a lot of people that if they're trying to push a product or a referral, they can incentivize someone on that micro task. Now, a macro task would be something more similar to, say, Fiverr, CrowdSpring. Some of you may be more familiar with that, where you physically say, I want someone to design a logo. I want someone to do this. It could even be something that in real life where you say, I need a plumber, to accomplish this for me. We're creating the employer and employee tools to allow that to happen and for those to mutually be set up in a reputation system within our platform. If you complete tasks, your reputation is going to go up. If you become unresponsive, decline, your reputation is going to go down, and people are going to be able to score those transactions. So kind of our main tagline is crypto meets the gig economy. I heard one of the, I didn't catch her name, but I did hear one of the individuals here, a freelancer writing a book about freelancing. This is right up our alley. We're looking to continue to transition people that are looking to do freelancing, gig economy into a crypto space as well, because you can get paid immediately and it's a fluid currency that you can utilize and then also pay other people, to further push products and services. While the tasking platform is the core of what we do, there's also several other features that we build into it. We have our own internal exchange built into the platform. This is to allow people, if they want to bring Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, or other tokens to our platform in exchange for LATX, they can do so with other users through the ongoing exchange. We also have what we call coin cards. We've actually seen people that do this entirely as their project. For us, it was just one of our features. You can load any token that we support onto a coin card, and then you can print or email it out and send it to someone. And what happens at that point is that when they sign up, they become a referral of yours on our platform, and they can also redeem that crypto that you sent to them. So it's a way to kind of put it tangible, which is a good way to kind of start teaching other people that may not be as very familiar with crypto concepts. So a lot of other features that we don't necessarily have to go into, but we definitely, anybody wants to talk with me more over them, I'd be more than glad to. So let's say you have a small business or something that you're looking to promote, or even looking to build a follower or audience base. I'll actually go through and show you how you can utilize that with micro-tasking platforms like ours. We're not here trying to get anyone to buy LATX. We just want people to use our product and platform to help push the accessibility of crypto further out. One core thing that I'll discuss, and then I'll be done here because I know Greg's got some other things to go over. The main issue we found in making a tasking platform was that the minute you incentivize someone to do anything, the minute they're going to start trying to sign up 500 accounts, say they did it 500 times, and get paid. This was the core issue of not only us offering sign-up rewards, but also for people to pay, for people to do unique actions. So that's when we actually developed what's called Proof of Human. Proof of Human is our system that allows us to ensure that every single user on our platform is a verified human being with an unduplicated face. We don't have to ask for a traditional KYC. We don't need passports. We don't need their documents. It's a relatively simple process. Basically, the proof of human verification allows you to use a webcam if you're on desktop or the camera on your phone, and it generates 6 random head movements in various directions. And what the user does is they line up their face into the frame, and they move in the direction that is randomly generated on the screen. What this does allows us to create snapshots of their face, which we take biometric data and we put it into a hash number. So we take that and we put that into a database, and that way if someone tries to sign up and tries to do a proof of human verification, it'll automatically flag whether that's a duplicate. So what that brings value to is we know that every single user that is accomplishing these tasks, as well as signing up to our platform, are unique verified users. Users don't have to do proof of human. It's completely voluntary, but 98% of our employers that are utilizing the platform turn on only hire proof of human verified users for that reason. Because if you're paying people to follow you on Twitter, which if they're fake followers, obviously that's going to be a morally gray area. But if you can verify that true, real people, then you can incentivize people to do anything. And that's what we're doing with Proof of Human. And that's what we're tying into our long-term vision of our project is a reputation system built on, number 1, verifying that someone is a verified human, and number 2, continuing to build a reputation score on how they deal with transactions from other people within the ecosystem.
That's awesome. Yeah, very cool. Sorry, I don't have that verification. If I logged in, would that allow us to do it?
I think, have you completed your proof of human verification?
I haven't. No, I haven't. No.
Okay. Yeah, so if you wanted to go through with them when you're not recording on screen for obvious reasons, yeah, you can go over and show them that. You can actually run through that process. The application will get verified. There's usually, it can take up to 72 hours. We actually have 3 different layers of security, kind of the nuts and bolts of what we do. We have a very stringent, both AI and human staffed security layer to ensure that each individual is an active human being. We're currently, honestly, while we may not be pushing too much for our own notoriety, we're one of the largest growing projects in the space. We have 170,000 registered users right now to the platform, and we had to actually limit our proof of human verification requests per day. So we allow 1,000 per day just to continue on a scaling system until we get more infrastructure in place to actually ramp that even further up.
Awesome, awesome. So, I mean, it looks like you guys are doing a number of things in the space, right? So, I know I've heard Dave talk about helping grow the space as far as adoption is concerned, payment systems for labor force. So, I mean, you're really touching a lot of different spots, right?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, our goal was never to, the biggest issue we saw is that projects come into this space were, number 1, coming with just a white paper and no project, and number 2, they were making a niche market for themselves and weren't looking to expand past that. If you look at the average person and what they want to use in their life, they don't want 15, 20 different apps or platforms that do their own little niche market really well. They want to be able to bring that into a hub, into a central platform where they can operate within. And that's honestly, you know, what we thought of when we were building Latium and how we're building the features into it. And that's what changes as we continue to add more and more features into the platform.
Awesome. Hey, we're a small, intimate group here tonight, but what can we do to help Latium? Is there anything that we can do as far as users or?
Yes, so I would love to speak with each and every one of you. Greg's got my info there. You guys can feel free to email or hit me up on Telegram.
Awesome. Kevin, thanks so much for your time. I'm going to open it up for just a minute or 2 here if we've got any questions, and then we'll let you go, and we'll start the recording. Any quick questions?
Sounds good.
All right, so I guess I own a business, right? And I think I got what you're saying, but I wanted a little bit more clarity. So I own a business, I got a couple of businesses, so that's just say, and I don't know if it's business specific or just any business. If there's certain industries that you guys focus on, or is just pretty much any kind of business is what you guys do.
Yeah, I mean, as far as industries, we have no plans to niche market ourselves into one or the other. What I would say right now that we do see is that a lot of tasks are primarily micro task based because of the nature of the crypto industry and that it's online. We're continuing to build out the features, however, to allow that to expand past that. So right now, you're not really seeing a lot of people that are, say, hiring a plumber or a general contractor to come to their house and do something. You're more seeing online digital tasks, but we're building that bridge and that availability for people to eventually get to what we call macro tasking. We see that as kind of a 2 to 5 year roadmap vision, and it honestly relies on the ongoing general adoption of cryptocurrencies as a topic to the general audience. Or the general public. The more the general public continues to accept it, the more they're going to utilize, platforms like Latium to do so.
Cool.
Great, thank you.
All
Yeah,
right,
sure.
Jeff. Thanks, man. I'm going to stop the recording, and we really appreciate the time. I'm passing out your business card and the LATX coins. But thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for the opportunity. Take care, everybody.